There's another piece in this book is Leadership Vacuum. I'll read you this because it wasn't in the last book review. And it is something that happens relatively frequently, and it's something that when you know how to fill the void, you can apply this. So here it is. There was also times during advanced SEAL training when the SEALs would get overwhelmed and no one would step up and make things happen. None of the troops and none of the leaders. I would call this a leadership vacuum. No one would make a decision. No one would attack. Everything would fall apart. This can happen in your head. Your mind empties. You don't make any decision. Whatever happens, happens. And whatever happens will be the path of least resistance. Do not allow that. Do not allow a leadership vacuum in your head. Instead, step in, step up, take charge of your mind, and do what you know you should. Now, this applies when you're not just when you're in your head, but when there are situations, whether it's you're out training, whether it's you're out in business, whether you're studying. There's times where you'll hit a block, and particularly if you're hitting a block, or you are seeing a block happen to other people, that's where you need to step in. You need to spot what that is, identify what needs to be done, and make that choice. Action is more often than not better than inaction. Inaction is the killer of progress and momentum. And even if you need to make a small decision to keep that momentum high, then that's what you do. So when you spot a leadership vacuum, whether it's you individually or there's in a team, step up. Make the play, make the choice. There's time and time again where I've stepped into a situation and I've been bold and harsh and blunt, but we've kept the momentum going, and people will understand that you can recognize where it needs a push. And sometimes it will appear that there's a little friction, but that friction will be overcome with the fact that the momentum will carry it forward. Beat that inertia, take the lead, and spot what needs to be done. And they top tips are just some of the top tips that you can get from that book. And the Discipline Equals Freedom Field Manual is a go-to of mine. I could probably recite some of the pages because they've been read that often. It was an absolute pleasure to do a book review last time. I very much enjoyed the emails that were sent to me regarding some of your questions and some of the comments that he's left in the social media channels. So if you have any parts of the book that you would like me to deep dive or give you my take on, or if there is any chat pieces of the book that you would like me to do in another book review, I would be more than happy to do them. If there's any other parts of the book that you would like me to review, let me know. And if you have any other books that you could recommend or you would like me to do a book review on,